Conversation with Novartis' CEO, Vas Narasimhan. Shireen, over to you.
To the Global Dialogue, I'm Shireen Bhan, and it is my pleasure to welcome back on the program here in Hyderabad, joining us at the Novartis facility. On the program. Thanks very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Shireen. Always great to see you.
Well, 2023 has been almost different from the healthcare side of the business, which is a different entity altogether. We're talking a listed entity here. What is driving this strategic review? What do you in Novartis AG has in Novartis India?
Well, Shireen, as you outlined, we have two entities here in brands. These are brands that are established brands that we launched sometimes 20 or 25 years ago. We often market these with partners, our recent partnership with Success, and I think we've seen good progress. But the strategic question is, are we the right owner through NHPL, where we house this beautiful site here where you're at, 300 people, as well as all of our future launch medicines. So that's the strategic we're undergoing. No decisions have been taken, and we'll see how it unfolds.
Yes, in your release, you've also said that you'll be able to arrive at a conclusion within the year or not. But would Dr. Reddy's make this? You've already got an exclusive arrangement with Reddy starting 2022 for almost 1% of sales that Novartis India has. Would it make sense then to do with Reddy's? Are you in talks with them?
I can't comment, obviously, on specific opportunities or companies, but certainly the owner for this business than Novartis. And we'll have to see now what kind of offers we get. Is it better for us to continue to own this listed entity, partner it, or to sell it to another logical buyer? So we'll see how it goes. Too soon to say at the moment.
Has price control been an issue and a challenge in India on the commercial side? Because I'm given to understand that almost 30 are under price control.
Certainly, we think the pricing environment medicines. However, our strategic thought here is not driven by any specific price. It's really much more in the long run. Are we the logical owner?
The focus on Novartis India, whether it is strategic fit as you look at the future, but you want to continue to double down on healthcare?
Exciting new launches, incredible medicines like our medicine Cosentyx and Immunology, bring them to as many people as we can within India. But then also when you think about this Hyderabad center, which we really consider as one of the extensions of our headquarters and major sites in East Hanover, this is now an 8,300 person operation by the end of this year. And I would foresee us to continue to grow at a double-digit rate as we continue to build out capabilities in R&D. Two areas we're now looking to invest into Hyderabad are in research, as well as expanding our U.S. marketing operations as well into India.
Okay, so you're expanding the operations at Genome Valley, which in terms of incremental investments?
Well, if you think about our total dollar investment right now, it translates into around $1.5 billion of investment into the entire ecosystem. So we have a dollar figure, but I think you could assume that continued steady investment into India through the...
India clearly not part of that for a market list that you have, but from an R&D, is India for your plans going forward?
India has become incredibly strategic. Now, as you know, over the last Novartis, we've done over $100 billion of transactions. We're a pure play medicines company. Our performance last year, 10 positive phase 3 trials. Yeah. Every one of those trials were missions of those trials to global regulators happens through our Hyderabad center. We get some of the best talent in the world here. And it is Hyderabad becoming a talent story, a transformation story, for us to get more and more medicines to patients around the globe.
But not a manufacturing story, which you and I spoke about even during your last visit. So that's
actually not a priority, no. I think technical development, as you mentioned, we have outstanding, which we continue to invest in. That, of course, enables production for further investment really anywhere other than our existing sites.
On the trial, virtually every trial that you're currently in the process of undertaking has been touched. How has that environment changed? How facilitative and enabling?
In India, I believe we're still the #1 operator of clinical trials in the country. And we have seen improvements with DCGI in terms of the speed at which clinical trial applications are being processed. Obviously, we always would want things to go faster, but we see an improving environment in terms of operating our clinical trials here. And India is generally involved in our key global clinical trials. I think the next step, of course, is to continue to encourage the government to invest through the outstanding programs that we have now for the National Health Insurance Program to enable investment into the next innovative medicines. As you know, that's always a struggle given the price between generics and innovative medicines. But I think that's the next opportunity here in India then we could grow our Indian operations through the Healthcare Limited from a $200 to $300 million operation, we hope over time, to a much larger business.
So if there was
Okay, well, that is the global CEO at Novartis, Vas Narasimhan, in conversation with my colleague Shireen Bhan. Some of the important points with regards to what they are planning to do with the business here, flashing at the bottom of the screen. We'll get you more as we go along, but we'll take a quick commercial break here as well. I think just about 20 minutes to go for the market closing. We're up 185 points. D Street Chatter coming up with Nimish on the other side. Of course, trading ideas with our technical experts as well. Stay with us.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV 18 on all of our digital platforms.